So, well, that just crashed my stream. It will be up again shortly, but you know, let's just jump ourselves into the game. Because we have got game number 2 between Meteor Makers and the Good B team. And as always with the StarLadder match, I will say that I am not an official caster for Star Series. For official cast, you can check out Owned TV. And well, you can find this match there being casted in Russian. However, for this match there is no official English cast, so you can not watch the English cast anywhere else but here. So unless someone other hobby caster is casting it elsewhere, of course, in which case you can find them on Twitch or Owned. Well, wow, that was the worst introduction ever. Anyway, let's jump into the game, because this is the last game of the day for the group stages for the StarLadder LAN Finals. And tomorrow is going to continue with the winner brackets, but first we're going to decide if the Good B team is going to be getting 3 points from this matchup or just 1, because they won game number 1, and we're going to see how they're going to do in game number 2. Of course, Meteor Makers wants to get a point here as well, even though I'm not sure if they still have a chance to be in that winner's bracket. They of course want to get that point regardless, and we're going to see them banning out the Darkseer as well as the Leshrek, with the Rubik and the Chaos Knight being banned out by the Good B team, leaving the Templar Assassin still in the pool, Batrider still in the pool, so counter versus or hero versus counter and stuff like that, as well as of course all those heroes that we see picked up the entire day, like the Naga Siren, like the, oh actually Nature's Prophet, I was not going to say that one, but Nature's Prophet will be the first pickup for Meteor Makers, a hero that in the last couple of days I have seen a lot actually, but today I have not seen him yet, I think. So I do like it though. It's a good hero for all stages of the game as well. Of course, a bit depends how you play it in early game, if he's going to be aggressive or not. So let's see. Let's see how what kind of role he's going to be playing. It can be in a jungle, it can be on a solo lane, it can be all kinds of things. And of course, one thing that I like seeing about Nature's Prophet, if they're going for a full global strat, we did see the Tinker for Meteor Makers in the previous game. Maybe they want to go for a Tinker again, and then if you also have something like Wisp or Keeper of Light or something like that, you can be anywhere on the map in a matter of seconds. We have Jakiro and Batrider first picks up for the Good B team. With of course Batrider there again, it worked out brilliantly in the previous game. Jakiro is going to be support for something that's going to be carrying, if they're going to be picking up a hard carry in this game. But we'll find out. It's going to be Meteor Makers that's having the next turn for the draft. Let's see what are they going to do with their picks. I mean, we're going to see now, or in theory, we should be seeing now what kind of lineup they're going to be going for. Oh wow. Okay. Hello, Pudge. I do like how Pudge says his own name when he does that, like Pudge. But yeah, that's a Pudge. I like it. I like it. I have to see how it works. Like normally, like I said, you were seeing the Templar Assassin picked up by the Good B team, but I still want to talk about a Pudge. Normally you see when the next 2 pickups for Meteor Makers, like the second and the third pick, like giving some kind of character to the game, like going pushing, going hard carry, stuff like that. But they pick up the Pudge. Oh wow, this is bad. Diego is pulling the plug out of my monitor. I don't see anything on the stream right now. That is a bit sad. I'm gonna have to move the cat away from that one. Papa. Hopefully still gonna be able to put the thing back while you see the draft. I don't see anything. I have to replug in the cable, so I'll be right back. I'll be crawling under my computer, see if that works.
Team banned.
Alright, that did not work. I have to replug again. Stupid.
Radiant team banned. Dire team ban.
Oh, this is gonna be terrible. I will ban the cat for sure. Like, he just messed up my screen. Oh, hey, I see stuff. Hey, wait, have to get up again. Okay. So, hey, nothing really changed apart from the ban, so good stuff. Well, back up to speed. Anyway, we have got a pick up from the Tide, a ban out from the Wisp, Tide, and Enigma, so banning our team fight as well as, of course, global presence, and they're really not wasting any time. Please give me a time to press, you know, get my headset back on and stuff like that. There we go. Naga, Siren, Tiny, and Chen being banned out. Lena being picked up for the good B team. Maybe indicating that there's going to be a Chaos Knight, although at the same time, oh Jesus, Pugna and Enchantress for Meet Your Makers. Wow, they really require that Pudge to have a good start. If he doesn't, that's going to be going bad. And I have to say, like, Lena being picked up there, of course, I mean, if you don't have a Leshrac, you can pick up a Lena for that stun, and she can follow up pretty nicely with the Bed Rider stun as well as with the Jakiro Ice Path, if it's gonna be stunned long enough. And I mean, Bed Rider less so, by the way. But yeah, maybe still a Chaos Knight being picked up there. Let's see how they're gonna do their lanes. They could not pick up any solid jungle hero anymore that we normally see in the game, because Enigma is already out as well as the Enchantress. Oh, Alchemist. Okay, that's gonna be an Alchemist. That's nice. Jesus. Okay, so the last game of the day, and they are gonna make a show out of it for sure. I'm gonna make sure that they're gonna be doing some happy times here. And of course, again, Lena's stun will follow up on that Alchemist stun if it goes. And yes, correct. People from the chat say Team Green on the side of Meet Your Makers, Team Reddish Purplish on the side of the GDB team. Okay, oh look. They're doing their size justice. Like the Radiants are green and the GDB team is like orange, reddish thingies. Oh, nice stuff. Here's the overlay switch because I can still do that one as we're just gonna set ourselves onto free camera. We're gonna give this game a vote up. And we're gonna close that one. Oh wow. And we have got maybe in level 1 Roshan. Is it gonna be that? Good luck, have fun being called out. Smoke up for Meet Your Makers. In the meantime, I'm going to introduce who's playing and what for Meet Your Makers. To see Quicks on the Enchantress. Atsu's going to be on the Venomancer. Rise is going to be on the Pugna. We're going to see Calculus on the Nature Prophet. And Belson is going to be on the Pudge. We're going to follow the Enchantress, who's leading the charge. I don't know, it makes me, like, seeing them walk like this, being outside, it makes me talk slower as well, because, you know, it feels like they're doing something secretive, and I want to be in on it, and I want to be whispering. But, you know, nobody can hear me from the team, so they don't really have to be sneaky about it. But still, they're gonna go for Roshan. They can do that. They have the Pudge to tank, they have the Trance to tank, and Pudge has got himself a salve as well. 2 salves on the Enchantresses in case everybody going for salves, and they will be able to take down this Roshan, but they will be scouted out. Bamboo! Oh! You're gonna be flame breaking himself over the edge. Should be fine. Should be fine. It's gonna be fine. And that's gonna be Roshan being scouted out by Bamboo, who was just on his way to the bottom lane. But a ward being placed here. They saw him coming. They tried to land a kill. Didn't land a kill. And that's gonna be Bamboo staying alive for this one. And that's gonna be Roshan shock of life. Yeah, that is gonna be that. Oh yeah, you couldn't even kill it. It's until minute 2. Oh, that's mean. We did not expect that with Pudge Enchantress. No, who does, to be fair. But anyway, let's see who's playing what on the side of the GDBT. We have got ourselves Black on the Alchemist. We, of course, saw that before earlier. I say earlier, but I guess it's almost 2 weeks ago now. He was able to carry that hero with that hero pretty fast. Oh, wow! I really thought that was going to be a hero until I actually saw that was a trail. But that's a lot of mana use. Ice Path, Lena stun. But yeah, that's going to be Alex on the Jakiro once again. Kuroki on the Lena. Gonna have the mid lane for Sing Sing on his Templar Assassin. Is gonna be taking up against a Pugna, and on the bottom lane, as we already saw, Bamboo is gonna be on his Bed Rider once more. So that is gonna be the lineup for this game, as I just put up the last hit in the night, so you can see that for yourself. Apart from the things that I, of course, already gonna be calling out, but that way you can have your nice overview, see who is doing what on the lane, how stuff is going on lanes that I'm not watching it, because I'm watching this lane. Because I'm curious to see how this Pugna is going to be doing on the lane. We saw Pugna earlier today being played by Sing Sing himself. So he's up for a hero that he does know how to counter, because he got countered in the middle lane for sure by a Leshrac at that time. Though. But yeah, he's being 1 for 1 right now with Sting being 4 for 4. So doing a good job there. Bamboo in the meantime has cleared out some of the trees here with his Firefly Pudge though. Oh, he's gonna find him. And that's gonna be Bamboo his way out, making his way out. As he won't be able to land the kill. should have come in from the other side, and we'll be fine again. But we'll not be able to stay there to try and get some experience. So he's still standing around there, the creep, making sure that he knows where he is. Ward being placed there by the Dire. Stacks being done here by Quicks to be able to, and he's going to be able to take them down as well. Nice amount of gold for him. And in the meantime, don't keep going towards the mid lane, so that's going to be a bottle done for Templar Assassin. Pugna still doesn't have that one. Has got 300 gold, still has to get a bit of more, use a bit of more mana for that, because he does need to use his blast to be able to get that. And on the top lane, in the meantime, we have got ourselves scored Nature's Prophet, who's still level 1, is not going to be able to do anything in this top lane, because Alchemist, well, one, he's just going to be farming, and, you know, he's being supported by a Jakiro and a Lina. You're not going to be going in on that one, you can't, because there's going to be an Ice Path, there's going to be a stun from Lina, and actually, now realizing that, oh wait, Pugna, oh, it's going to use itself, that's fine. Ooh, this might be fine, might not be fine. Let's see if he activates and gonna go for something. Picked up an invisibility rune. What I was gonna say, do know what I was gonna say, but I'm gonna wait first if this is gonna turn into something, or it's just gonna keep it. It looks like it's just gonna keep it. Okay, well, that's a disappointment. Anyway, what I was gonna say is that we of course saw the Jakiro and Alina taking care of a Treant for from Calculus. So Calculus kind of got a warning with that. Like, look at what we can do, and this is your Treant dead. It's like the Mafia sending ahead of someone else, so, you know, as a warning. Horsehead. That's what I do, I think. Anyway. Oh well, game. Yeah, I know. It's it's gonna be a 10 for 7 in the mid lane for Sing Sing, with Pugna being on 11 for 2. So he definitely got up on there, as he still doesn't have a bottle. He's got enough gold for it now, though, if he wants to get one. Donkey in the meantime bottom lane is gonna be helping out Balsam, giving him his urn, and we might see some kills being done here. He's actually gonna drop his urn to help get more HP with his salve. Of course, you drop then also the strength that you get from it, so you get more gold from it. In the meantime, top lane gank going on, your dive going on, rather. Calculus gonna be first blood. Ice Bat there, stun from Lina there, Dragon Slave, and Alchemist, of course, landing the stun as well, and that's gonna be first blood going to Alex on his Jakiro, and this might be the first of the pushing that's coming. Even though these heroes are not really known for pushing, they do push. Apparently, 3 versus 1 is gonna be able to do that. In the meantime, Bamboo. He's on his way out, level 3. He's able to get some experience also, which is nice for him. Because, of course, he is in a pretty difficult lane. In the meantime, we have 4 heroes of Meteor Makers on this bottom lane. Like I said, they don't really have that hard carry. They need to have Punch, have that early start, but they do have a lot of pushing power. And that is probably going to be what they're going to do. They're going to go for 5-man Dota. The only one that they miss is now the Pugna, who's still in the mid lane. But 4 heroes on the bottom lane. Going to try to take down the tier 1 tower. As we have got Bamboo TPing back in here as he tries to take down the Gen Creep, with the Alchemist indeed destroying the tower on the top lane. So that's a tier 1 tower for tier 1 tower across the map. One lane versus the other lane. Doesn't look like Meteor Makers is going to be backing out there, but it is the good B team that is going to be backing out, with Bamboo able to be safe there as well. Tornado going through, helping out. And is there going to be any more defense from this? I don't know, as we see a dive going on Rise. But he should be fine with Sing Sing just going to be harassing the tower. Has a double damage rune in his bottle as well. It could be doing some massive damage there, as we have got Lina. What is he going to do? What's she going to do? What's she doing? Going in from the other side? Oh, she's going to snipe the donkey? I don't think she can. Bottle Crow. Tier 2 tower dropped as well, and she is going to go for the courier. I don't think she has enough damage. She's going to go for Horizon instead, who is going to get stunned there by the Lina. Melt damage going through. That's a kill. TA picking it up, and that is Space Boost completed up on Sing Sing as he throws some harassment down on the tier 1 tower. And in the meantime, bottom tower still getting pressured. Balsam level 4 still. I mean, that's a big downside. Yes, they're getting gold, but they're splitting the experience. And in the meantime, with the good B team not really responding with more heroes than they need to. Oh, Bamboo taking a lot of damage here. He's got to be able to pick up the Punch, but Punch picks up the Bedrider as well with the hook that he still landed. Veteran's on his way out. And then it was a 2 versus 3, by the way. So, like I said, it's going to be more experience going the way of the good B team in this pushing, and we are going to see that back. Look at that, and that is not because the good B team did pick up the kills, even though they did. You know, that's nice and all of that. But this is purely because of Meteor Makers going for a 4-man push, while the good B team was still able to just continue with their lanes, just getting that experience. And that's that. And the gold graph is going to be in favor of the good team now as well, with taking care of this tier 1 tower and making the towers even once more. So that is definitely was not worth it for Meteor Makers. They took down 2 towers, lost a lot of golden experience, and they lost 2 towers as well, not being able to defend them. Haste Rune up in the bottom of the TA, who is gonna check, or where did she place that? Rune Trap there. Yes. Oh well. And Pudge in the meantime, still level 5. I mean, again, if you're going to be with so many people in the lane, he's going to be lacking experience. Level 6 up on the Pugna. And they are looking to be pushing in the next lane, which is the mid lane. Gale going off on the TA, who's going to try to get herself away. Should be fine though. Let land some melt damage up on the Enchantress, who goes down to Lena. And it's gonna be, Bamboo getting himself away from that one. The hook will be off cooldown in 1 second. Let's see if he can land it. He's gonna try for it. No, he's not gonna try for that anymore. And the rest of Meteor Maker still gonna continue the pressure on this tier 1 tower. Alex hanging around there, waiting for an ice path. There it is. Podge taking a lot of damage. Hook does not hit. Nice dodge by Bamboo. Otherwise, he would have been dead for sure. With TA picking up the kill. Trap lands on Calculus is gonna try to TP out. It's not gonna be able to do so though. Lena stun hits on 2 ice path there as well. Calculus will drop. Rise on the run right now. Lands his another ward just in case. Lands a blast as well, but not going to be able to kill off anybody with Kuroki being very low, but will be staying alive there. And it's 7 for 1. And I do think that Meteor Makers, they got that on himself. I mean, they did not need to die there, but they lost 4 heroes there, I think, in total. They lost the Pudge, they lost the Nature's Prophet, they lost the Enchantress, I think. Maybe not, but they did lose the Venomancer, I think. The Pudge, Pugna, I mean. Pugna. Wow, confusing. But indeed, well, tier 1 tower still dropped, so, you know, they had something. But if you're going to go for a pushing lineup like Meteor Makers is, and you want to actually try to just force those towers down, you need to be able to stay alive. You need to be able to not feed kills, because that is what they did. They took the tower, but at what cost? I can't believe I'm saying that right now, but at what cost? That is the state of that push. As we see TA with that gold that she got now 3 for 0 for 2. So she's not died just yet. She's got tons of gold. She picked up her Blink Dagger. And it looks like tier 1 tower, I mean, Meteor Makers, they still want to continue pushing. And they can do that. And, well, obviously they couldn't really, like seen in the previous push, but they're still going to do it anyway. The support for this one is going to come in too late. There is going to be support. Here they come. It's going to be Black, who is pretty from as well, picked up himself up at hand of Midas. TP incoming from the TA. There's a trap lands on the Pugna. Sprout being not looking inside anybody. Blast still going off. Doesn't hit on anybody either. Nice kill. Nice hook. Bamboo lands a flame break. Will still be dropped off as Alina stun hits on the Pudge, who goes down. Nature's Prophet in the meantime also destroyed the tower, so they get 1 kill, get the tower. Lost 1 as well as he tries to TP himself out. Rise will not be so lucky. Boogie picked up double kill for Kuroki as Nature's Prophet will be able to TP himself out of that one. But again, losing 2 heroes, yes, they get a Bat Rider in return, and the tower, but is it worth it? And that's the question. Okay, well, yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that as a chess going mental with that, but at what cost? Anyway, Alchemist, yeah, he's pretty decent. He's been at 3 kills, and of course, it's not his. Nice hook. Oh, nice stun. Ice path. Gonna make sure that the stun will be delayed. There's gonna be a stun, and that's gonna be the kill. The Lena stun will finish it up. Lena doing a good job here. Laguna playing double kill. Kuroki is unstoppable. He's 6 for 0. 6 for 0 on Lena, supporting Lena. That's pretty impressive. As Alchemist again, he's been at 4 kills and he's doing quite well. And again, these kills keep happening to him. I think he's only been on the top lane still so far. And the tier 2 tower will get dropped as well. And this pushing lane for MYM is starting to work against them with the amount of heroes that they lose during each push, making the heroes of the GDP team quite powerful. And that's not really what you want to be doing, especially not if you have a Templar Assassin, who is of course one of those heroes that when she gets ahead, she makes sure she stays ahead, and she's a pretty heavy carry then as well, can turn into one. And that's something you want to be seeing. In the meantime, Enchantress picked up a hand of Midas as well, which is quite unusual. But we have seen more semi-carries Enchantresses, and right now they probably think, you know what, we do need that. We need those semi-carries. Because the Pudge, he's died 4 times, and as I said during the draft, they really need this Pudge to be doing well at the start of the game. And dying 4 times does not equal doing well. So I'm wondering how they're going to be trying to deal with that. As Nature's Prophet picked up a mechanism, the push is going to continue. Pugna, I want to clip Pugna to see what he has. There we go. Too many creeps around him. He's of course still going towards his mech. Oh, I am fear of some miscommunication because he picked up a buckler, but I just said like mechanism already up on the Nature's Prophet. So I'm curious to see what the deal is with that. As the Oh, they're gonna find Atsi. Invisibility rune upon Bed Rider. Is it gonna be a last two? Not even needed. Atsi will just drop regardless. Stick charge is being used. Hook on Bamboo is gonna Firefly. Is it gonna be in time? Ice Bat. Nature's Prophet ultimate. He will still go down to the rot. It is gonna be Balsam that will drop as well. Those things are taking a lot of damage there. Earn charge up on there as well. Should be able to stay alive with those stick charges. Will be fine. Lena not getting a kill this time. Sorry, Kuroki. He's been in 10 kills out of the 13, by the way. Doing a pretty good job. But at least, well, 1 for 1. Did Venomancer actually? No, Venomancer did die, I think. Yeah, that died. So 2 for 1. He's just at low level. He's still level 5, so he was back up again very fast. And actually, last hits are really not of the matter anymore in this game with so many towers going down. So I just put up net worth, and we see at the end of the game, it is Alchemist that is highest up on there. I mean, he's just farming continuously, and with the Gobbler's Greed maxed out, he is he's getting a lot of farm. Obviously, he is highest up on there, almost 8k gold up on him. With the second two are the Templar Assassin as well as the Lena. Support Lena. Fuel Scepter, Ice Pad, Venomancer, you're dead. And it's gonna be Jakiro that picked that one up, using his Necropire for that one. And they're gonna be taking down the Venomancer board as well. So that was the Venomancer story. As he's still level 5, Alchemist Pugna able to take down the Alchemist, and Alchemist buys back, by the way. We're gonna follow this one though. Bamboo in a lot of trouble. Flame breaks and Fireflies himself out. Will he be enough? Will it be fast enough? I'm not sure. Who could get in 5 seconds? Bamboo. It should be fine. Bow wow. Sing is gonna not be able to pick that one up. Well, we didn't see, but Alchemist got picked off on the bottom lane. There was, of course, a gank going on there by the looks of it, but he bought back and is like, what, I'm not dead? He just bought back instantly. So nice job there, and he's just going to continue farming. I mean, even with buying back, he's still highest up the top of there, with the Enchantress being second highest due to her hand of Midas, of course. Rise doing what he can at level 8, 1200 gold up on him, as we have the push coming, this time from the GDB team on the middle lane, and now they're backing off again, but 4 heroes here in the mid lane for them. Looking for a target. They're gonna be sandwiched though. 2 coming in from the front, 2 coming in from the back, and there's the hook. Bamboo is dead. It's gonna be Belson. It's gonna take a lot of damage. They want Lena picking up the kill because she doesn't have enough kills. Just let the Guna Blade up on Atsi. One more right click will not do the job. 9 HP left. And Kurokai, wants to dive it. Not gonna be able to do so. Dragon Slave. Oh, it still picks up that kill. Double kill for him. He will go down though. Tower doing the damage, as we have Jakiro getting picked off here as well. I'm not sure what Singh is thinking, but he wants to go for Calculus, gets the kill. Is he going to be able to back out of this one? 1 second until his blink, can blink away now again, and there he goes. Should be fine. Impetus not hitting anymore. And I can't believe Lena actually died there. It was the first time that she died, and did she actually bought back? Yes, she did. Great buyback from Kuroki. And 16 going to be able to back out of there safely, looking to be going for a Desolator perhaps. Could be good. As we have a Kuroki farming in the jungle. Scepter was the one that was from her, by the way, that we saw earlier on the Venomancer. We have got Black, who is building towards a, well, what it's going to be. Is it going to be a Lincoln? Is it going to be a Battle Fury? Is it going to be anything? It's not going to be a Refresher, I can say that. It's not going to be a Bloodstone. So that's that. Actually, something is rocking out there. It is Shadow Blade. Okay, so going for Perseverance and then a Shadow Blade is also nice to have. Smoke off for Meteor Makers, and let's see if they're going to be able to pick off Black again. That's of course going to be their goal. They've got a Gale, they've got a Hook, they've got a Slow, they've got an Impetus, and let's see if they're going to be able to do that. If the Shadow Blade is going to be there in time, because I don't have anything to spawn the invisibility with. Here comes the Gale. Where is the Courier? Here comes the Courier. And this member is there, though Courier's not going to be in time, or is it? He still used it, but he wasn't in time because Enchantress is still doing too much damage. He got the last hit of that, and that's Black going down. This time he does not have buyback. The mid-gem Jakiro takes down the tier 1 tower on the bottom lane, because that is what you do when you notice that everybody's missing. And you notice that someone is being ganked. You just try to take something in return, and they took the tier 1 tower bottom lane in return, leaving only 2 towers on the map on the side of Meteor Makers. So kind of mirroring the towers on their side, because also they have 2 towers only left in the map. Not counting, of course, tier 3 towers, because those would be, well, they're still on the map, but they're on the base, so they're counted differently in my book. Hook! Ooh, Balsam, not gonna get that one. But Bamboo, this time, yeah. He got hooked a lot already, so it's good that he dodges that one. Tier 2 tower is gonna be pressured here. Should be going down unless there's gonna be a counter. Don't think so, though. Yule Scepter, Bodge, follow-ups on Lena. Flame Break, Ice Path, right clicks. Bam, you're dead. Lena picking up the kill. Please, Balsam says. Please, I've got kids. Or I've got pets. I don't know. It's just please. In the meantime, Alchemist has found himself a Venomancer, or vice versa, but Venomancer at least died. Gale's still hitting stuff, and Venomancer did not use his ulti, so I'm not sure how that happened. But, you know, he killed off the Venomancer. In the meantime, we're going to see Nature Prophet TPing away from that one. In the meantime, bottom lane is getting pressured here. Rise, you're down, you're dead. It's going to be TA that picks up the kill. Unstoppable, Nature's Prophet ultimate going through, and this is not looking good for Meteor Makers. They are not their lineup is just not working. We knew about is what they were gonna go for with the lineup that they did, but the Pudge is not a great success. We're slow still up on Bamboo. Is there gonna be a hook? It's gonna be Enchanted that still picks up a TA that got locked inside a Sprout. Bamboo is trying to get away from this one. Hook. Oh, gets him! And his member, and that's 2 kills. Buyback from the TA, by the way, and the lull gets got from Bamboo. Easy from Balsam. It's Enchantress that picked up the kill there. Got herself a 4 staff. And in the meantime, Tier 2 tower did fall. And a Tier 2 in middle lane is going to be pressured there as well. Kuroki backing off there. He's got 1100 gold. Nature's Prophet TPing in there. Oh, Yule Scepter. That is Calculus. I'm not sure he was going to planning on TPing into 3 heroes. Hook still hits on a quick blink in from Sing Sing. Who is going to go for in? There's still a trap. There's a slow. There is the melt damage. There it is. And that's going to be a kill. Lena picking that one up again. And that is going to be Enchantress trying to do what he can. Venomous ulti still hits. Sing Sing, you are going to go down. I think you should be. Of course, the refraction will be off again soon. There's still damage going through from the Gale, which is lethal. And the ultimate, yeah, that's going to be him going down. Venomancer picking him up. Yule Scepter up on the Venomancer. Ice Path still lands on Nazi, but it's going to be Kuroki that backs up. Black now backing off as well, together with Alex. And that's going to be the stop of that pushing. In the meantime, there is going to be a mechanism ready by Jakiro. As we're going to go over the items a bit more, we see Lena building towards an Aghanim Scepter because, you know, she got the farm for it, so why not, right? More kills, more kill steals. We've got an Alchemist who is still has a Shadow Blade, 3600 gold, finds himself a Calculus. Calculus is going to go down. That is, oh, Mechanism, he's still alive. There's a Sprout, should be trying to TP out. He's going to be out. No kills for Alchemist. A lot of farm for the Alchemist, though. So that will be still fine, but you know, not as much. Like 26 extra for each skill that he does now. This is a very farmed Alchemist. Look at his net worth, almost double the amount. Actually, more than double the amount of the highest of the Radiant team. Pudge still dies, and that's gonna be another kill going off. Or is it Alex? Yeah, Alex is gonna be going down here. So it's a 1-for-1 trade, but it's Jakiro for a Pudge. Not really worth it. Here comes Sting. Wants to go for Calculus, who just TP'd it out to safety from the Alchemist. Is he gonna take a fall still? Doesn't look like Sing Sing is going to be able to chase that down. Desolator almost complete still. There's a trap. There's a phase boots. Venomancer trying to land a guild. Not going to hit. He still wants it though. Melt damage still up there. Or at least melt. I mean, Decrepify. There's the Sprout. Sing Sing going to be now in some trouble. As he's going to get picked off. That is overextension. Punk not being able to pick up the kill. And it's going to be Kuroki. I'm not sure what he's thinking about doing. Yeah, that's a good one. Backing off. It looks like the good B team is feeling a bit overconfident right now, or at least Sing Sing did there with giving away a couple of kills there. Not minding trading. We see the gold grab is still 12k in favor of the good B team. 12k is it's quite a lot for 20 minutes in. We have got 7.5k experience in favor of them. They are of course 10 kills ahead, so no real surprise there. It's starting to be a bit even again because. Yes, there's more carry potential on the side of the good B team. Like, no doubt about that. But there's still pretty decent counter push, pretty decent turtling on Meteor Makers. With the Pudge there, he is definitely a good turtle with being able to pick off heroes when they're standing outside of his base. And of course, the Nature's Prophet with his trails as well. And of course, the Blast from the Pugna and the Wards from the Venomancer Laguna Blade. Lena picking up the Pugna. Venomancer ulti's not gonna hit, but you can't interrupt this TP. He just went in there, 3-on-1. Came out ahead. How did that happen? Hook. Grats to you. And that's a Roshan going down. And Bamboo picking up the Aegis. He's of course the one that dies most in this game. He's died 5 times. The rest of his teammate didn't die more than 3, which is actually on 16. So, yeah, he's got the Aegis. He can be a bit more suicidal with that. Happy times indeed. Nature's Prophet still continuing the push. I mean, that's something that he should just be doing. He's building towards an Necronomicon as well, so we'll get more pushing power with that. Let's take a look at the rest of the items of the Radiant team. We don't see Pudge with much yet. He died 9 times in total. And he's gonna talk to Black. Ooh, let's see what he's gonna say. Now he's farming. 10 more minutes. Yeah, Radiant's completed. I mean, this is just such a farmed hero right now, and he wasn't able to kill off the Nature's Prophet. That's why he looked stunned, by the way, because of course he got stunned by his own thing. In the meantime, mid lane action going on. Ryan's gonna be picked up there. No, Yule Scepter will actually save his life. He's still gonna. By the way, that was Kuroki stealing a kill because he didn't want the kill to go to anybody else. So he Yule Scepter in and make sure that he got the last hit. Nice job, Kuroki. Good job, good job. But yeah, that is gonna be the Punch in a bit of a trouble. He's gonna be having an Ice Path as well. He's gonna be having a Blinking from Sing Sing, and he's gonna be having melt damage as well. And that's gonna be Templar Assassin picking up the last hit. And there's gonna be Tier 2 Tower. Last Tier 2 Tower standing on the side of Meteor Maker is probably gonna find its end right here, as the Nature's Prophet has found the Tier 3 on the bot lane. It's gonna have to be forced back though. Black decided, you know what? This seems like a good place to farm, and it's gonna. He's gonna be farming very fast. Yeah, Tier 2 Tower will still drop here, as Jakiro gets the last hit from that one. Let's see what Jakiro is building in the meantime. Nature's Prophet Ultimate still flying through. Jakiro 1600 gold up on him. Bamboo's got 1300 gold. Probably wants a Blink Dagger still. A Desolator completed up on the Templar Assassin. Lena's Aghanim is complete as well. Flame Break is gonna hit on the Venomancer, who's got a Medallion of Courage and who is got Power Threads. I'm not doing too bad, to be fair. But yeah, not as good as you might want it to be. Level 1 Necronomicon up on the next Prophet. Hook at Sing Sing! Dismembered there as well. Flame Break might be able to get him life back, and it is indeed the case. There's Bamboo. Balsam being locked inside a lasso. Necrofire going down. Laguna Blade to finish up that punch. And that is Bamboo making use of his Aegis. We'll be back there again, and we'll just be flying himself out of that one, as he still takes some damage from the impetus here. Should be staying alive though. Quicks gets locked inside an Ice Path, and will be indeed not able to kill off Bamboo, who is flying away with an Urn Charge on top of him. Still, look at that damage. They want to get him. Pugna, Flame Break, Stun, Rise, going down. TA picking up the kill. It's a massacre this game. And I can't believe Bamboo actually stayed alive and is going to be able to just continue being there. And he wants to go for Calculus as well, who gets a trap 50% slow for that one. And that is going to be locked inside a Sprout together with... Oh, he's already dead. I was going to say together with an Alchemist, but he was already dead. Creeps actually picked up the last hit. And that is going to be... yeah, I hate to say it, but this gold graph, like, I don't normally call out games before they actually end it, but this looks to be pretty done, to be fair. We've got 1500, almost 20k, or 15k, almost 20k. Oh, Hook on Bamboo, Dismember will be there as well. No, Yule Scepter will drop that. Ice Path will keep Balsam in place. That's going to be a stop for the Lena. That's going to be another kill for the Lena, who started out as a support Lena. It's 14-1. He's got most kills of the entire Dire team. And it's actually got more kills than the... Oh, that was the Laguna Blade. What did she do? Didn't kill anybody up with that. I think she killed off a Creep. I think Creep was pretty dead. But yeah, she's got more kills in total than the entire Radiant team combined. That is what I was gonna say. So yeah, you don't really need Black. Who's still farming? Because it's still Black farming. Like, he's not really participated in fights. He's been in 6 actually out of the 31 kills. It's really not that much considering. Not considering, for example, Lena has been in 23. And yeah, Alchemist, I mean, he's happy. He's got himself a Mjolnir. He's gonna sell 1200 gold. Hook this time, not gonna hit, and there comes Bamboo anyway. Wants to go for a lasso, and that is gonna be a lot of damage. Blast going through as well. Bamboo trying to get himself out, will be picked off. Actually, no, Deny. The Deny was there for the TA, and that's gonna be Black trying to get himself out of there with the shield, and should be fine with the. Oh dear. And they are going to go for this fight. Actually, Lena tries to get a stun in. Balsam, I'm not sure what he's thinking about doing here. Is on the wrong side of the fence. Mule Scepter up in the air. Kuroki going to land a stun as well. Force staff up to the high ground to save his life. Laguna Blade from the low ground though. Luna. Kuroki is going to be able to pick up that kill. 2800 gold up on him. And that is going to be Tier 3 tower. I mean, in the meantime, there's no Tier 3 towers down just yet. Just pointing it out. They haven't been able to push into the base just yet. They've tried, but they're not able to do it yet. But yeah, we're gonna see when it's actually gonna be time for that, because it will be time for that at some point, and this is probably time for it. Alchemist. Yeah. I think Alchemist is doing pretty nice here. Yule Scepter, Lena stun. First stop forward, still getting ice path. Gale going through Alchemist in the meantime. Venomman's ulti as well. Still trying to stay alive. He's just gonna continue, or just gonna run out actually with his chemical rage up, and he's gonna be fine. No kills being done on either side though. Balsam looking for a hood. Got the Lina. Dismember that as well. Kuroki will get dropped off, and that's the Pugna doing the job with the Dangle level 1. And it should be just fine. As in, well, Tier 3 tower still died. He can even buy back if he wants to. Not sure what that hook was about. Didn't hit anything. But yeah, every time someone gets hooked, I save his ass. And right now, Kuroki not getting saved. Same. Shame. Every time I hook someone, I always die. Apart from this time. Never trust Germans. Ah. Oh well. Calculus counter pushing in the meantime. They still have their barracks, to be fair. Like, everything can still happen. That's something that I normally say. I'm not sure though. Meteor Makers, they are really at such... They're really so far behind right now. I mean, look at the net worth alone. It's Enchantress. That is 3k higher than the Nature's Prophet, who's normally the one that's farming pretty fast. And it is the Punch that is the lowest of everybody. He's got 4k in total. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get back from this one. They're going to try, of course. Because this is their chance. Oh, lasso, Balsam, Macropyre, drag him out of the map. Macropyre, why don't you save his life? Balsam's still alive. He's gonna still have to go the wrong way around. There's the TP out, but that's gonna be the kill. Oh, Battle Fury is still up there. Another Hyperstone being purchased. And that's gonna be the barracks probably going down. You look like a mad drummer when you hit my back. Yeah, that's a pretty fast hitting Alchemist right there. Pretty farmed as well, I mean. And even without him, it feels like the rest of the team already got this anyway, with the lineup from Meteor Makers just not working. Venomancer buying back after dying. Lina, of course, picking up the kill there. TP and Venomancer. Okay, so Lina just has a double kill with both kills being on the Venomancer. That's what happened. Barracks will be dropped off here. Enchantress doing what he can. There goes this Chemical Rage again. Hello, Enchantress. Bye, Enchantress. Shakira picking up the last hit. Sing. It's going to try to find Rise. It will be Black that's going to find him most. So no, 3 heroes now in there. Found being locked outside of there. Bamboo waiting for a last. So 6 seconds for him. He's hiding here. Should be safe. In the meantime, Tier 3 tower is going to be pressured here. And Hook not hitting on anything. And that's going to be a Tier 3 tower going down. And Black picking up the tower money as if he didn't have enough farm. 42 gold, 4,200 gold up in him again already. Blast there, but the TA, well, Alchemist still picking up the punch, let's put it that way. And yeah, that's gonna be barracks going down and the fountain being farmed. And that will mean that I do think that with the amount of points that the good B team has gotten, they will be making it on to the next to the next day. I don't think the same can be said for Meteor Makers, however. And that's gonna be the last barracks going down, last tower going down as well, or last tier 3 anyway. And the GG, good luck, as called out, because Meteor Makers, they will be turned into spectators for the rest of the event, while the good B team will continue on their streak. The only game that they dropped today was a game against M5, which was actually an amazing game, which you should watch, but you can only watch it inside the game, because there was no official English cast for it, for the full game. I only managed to catch the last part of it, and Toby only caught the first part of it, so that didn't really work out all that well. But you should definitely watch it. It was such a good game. Go buy the in-game ticket for the StarLadder. It's only €2.30, €2.40. It's definitely worth watching that game. And that is gonna be yeah, that's gonna be 1,000 gold per minute for Black, because he's been farming, free farming the entire time. We're gonna see him just bash on the towers, bash on the barracks, bash on the ancient. My name is Sheever. I am a Go-To Gamers caster. If you want to support me, please subscribe to my YouTube, youtube.com/SheeverGaming. I do think this is going to be the last game that I'm casting today. I will find out though if there's going to be more games going on. I don't think so. For StarLadder, at least, it was the last game. StarLadder will be back with Dota2 tomorrow at 3, so 1500 CEST time. And that is actually, tomorrow there's not going to be any games overlapping each other. So you do not have to miss anything. And all English casts will be, of course, done by Toby, so you can tune in there. Yeah, the rest of the StarLadder matches will not be overlapping each other, so I won't be casting anymore from that. It will just be watching, because that is, of course, enjoyable as well. So I do like to watch my Dota. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube and stuff, and that's gonna be it. So I'm gonna find out if there's more, and if there's not, I will tell you also. But anyway, be right back regardless.